it is the next day here, and we got the transmission put in last night, and we got a lot of the stuff underneath the dozer bolted all up and in. How much more stuff do you have to do?
Well, really what we have now is all we got to do is put oil in it. We could try it. This is just bracing, basically the battery and oil, and we could try it. As far as the drive shaft's not in, but we don't have to have that in. So we either have relief and excitement that we got it working, or utter disappointment.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Look at that. You see that?
Has that ever happened before? I've never seen that one happen before.
Really?
Your massive boy strength.
Yes, I have too much boy strength. Look at that. I got too much boy strength, as my dad would say. How does... You've got to be kidding me.
I don't know if you ever get that. It takes about the whole thing. I got this built it down here. When you get to a spot that you're gonna let it run down, can you work that crawler?
I'm sorry, guys. I touched you with my rubber gloves on, and you're just an oily mess now, so... You might need to take a shower after this video's over. The main point is... Whatever this brand is right there, Providence. Oh, Providence. Providence. As you can tell, my English teachers taught me well. It's just a cheap Roll King oil, and it's 30 weight, which our dozer advisors said that 30 weight oil, they've had better luck than running regular hydraulic oil or transmission oil. But back to the point, make a better bucket lid. That thing is junk. Are you guys ready? You're about to witness history or discouragement. 9 months it's been sitting here, and it's time for it to... It's gonna be so happy to move, it's just gonna go straight in and ram the excavator. And then we'll have more stuff to fix. Car, hurry up! We're running out of fluid. Are you just the happiest person ever?
Yep. Praise the Lord. That's 9 months in the making. That's all him, because we did everything we could do. So praise the Lord that it has moved. We have yard art no more.
Look, you can't even see the spot where it was sitting. Ain't that just a lovely spot? There will be never, ever, never grass that grows there again. Now we just gotta put like the seat and the battery box and all that stuff back on there, and the awning piece, and then we're gonna be ready to roll.
Well, yeah, which everything worked, but now what? First gear didn't want to work. It worked at first and then it stopped. I ain't pulling transmission back out because first gear ain't working.
We'll just live without it.
It didn't have it when we got it. It may not have it now. So.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? Ain't you just so excited?
For what?
It's the final piece for this thing right here.
Yep. 2 more pieces. Unless somebody out there knows where this goes. We took it off. We've got the bolts that hold it on. But neither one of us can remember where it goes. So we took out the seat, the battery box, and the foot pedals. And I have looked online and everywhere. And I cannot find where this thing goes.
Okay, so we are on our final step here with the dozer. As you saw in the last video, we put the transmission in, and I had to go work on some YouTube stuff. I uploaded the solar panel video that you guys have watched. It'd be last night it came out. So my dad, he put the seat on, the battery box, all this stuff in here. So the last thing to put on is, I'm sorry, the light's like right in your faces, I'm sorry, is the canopy, which is like the awning thing that goes over top. And if you were following along about 9 months ago when we took this thing apart, if you remember us taking it apart, it didn't go too well with the canopy. Can we get editors? Can we get the replay of that real quick? I don't know why I'm saying editors. I'm the editor. I just sound more bossy to myself when I'm editing it. But anyways, we did not have somebody we will leave unnamed dropped it while he was under parent supervision. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there it is right there. So we are just going to take our excavator right there, walk it over, pick this thing up, walk it back over, put it on the dozer.
There's all the branches from the yard.
Oh, can you guys see it? Remember all the branches we got trimmed off the trees around our houses, and we talked about the grapple and the backhoe and all that? There they are down there on fire. We're gonna try not to drop it this time.
Yes.
I wonder who dropped it the last time.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me either.
It was running the equipment.
The farm helper.
It was him then.
So, I do not know how much of this you guys will get to see because it's dark outside. It's too dark for that, and I do apologize for the lighting in this video right off the start. But, if you want the full farm experience, here it is. And good morning. So, Monday night, we ended up getting the top on. And we got the, what I call the underbelly on. It was too dark to film, but the underbelly is no fun joy. If you ever done something like an underbelly on a dozer before or anything like that, then if you know, you know. I am on Christmas break from my day job, so we are going to be taking the dozer here while I am under parent supervision, and we are going to be working over in our pit, which I'll show you that in just a minute. A lot of you guys probably don't know what that is. Hopefully, God willing, we'll let this thing start. Because yesterday when we tried to start the thing, it had an electrical issue on a 1975 dozer. Somehow, some way, there's like 10 wires on the thing. But what happened was we ended up taking like the hood off, the side panel off, all the electrical right here where your controls are. Didn't do nothing, and then all of a sudden it decides it wants to start after we spent an hour on it. This thing ain't a money pit, it is a time pit. We're going to talk nicely to it after I just criticized it a lot, so hopefully it will start and be a happy worm. So, for you children out there, we're about to have a prime example of why when you buy stuff, you need to go and look at it before you buy it and not buy it on an online auction, because you may end up with a pile of junk. We ain't talking about, you know, we're obviously not talking about this thing right here that I'm standing on. No, we couldn't be talking about that. No, we're not doing a motor rebuild. We're just trying to get the thing started. I don't know why you think we're doing a motor rebuild. It's only like we got all the panels off the thing. So, now it's time to be serious. The batteries not dead, and it's running power down here to the starter. So right here on the starter, you got your solenoid right there, and then here's your starter, and it's got this weird thing right there. We don't know what that is. I don't know what it does. But so, for example, we'll take for most starters, this is how it works. We take a screwdriver, and see how it's running now? Most of the time, that is when it would engage and then turn the motor. That's sort of how you bypass the battery and the key on most equipment. As you can tell, with this special D3 Caterpillar, it is not working. Could you imagine that? This dozer from the 1970s has more wiring on it than a brand new truck at the dealership. I mean, look at all that mess. And for whatever reason, your key wires run back through that firewall and then into your key underneath all this mess. So yesterday, all this had power on it. So I got my test light here. We got it nice and grounded. I put my test light on the thing, and if it has power, this thing will light up. It is not lighting up there, not lighting up there. Oh, my ground came off, hang on. And not lighting up there. So for whatever reason, today, this thing decides it does not want to have any power on it at all. So the point I'm getting to with the children is sometimes when you really want something, for example, you know, just a dozer, we'll just throw that one out there. That's a good example, a dozer, you know, is wait and save up the money to buy something that is nice, like something that will run and work well, rather than not waiting and saving up your money and buying something that's cheaper and you're gonna have issues with. I mean, I don't know who would do that, but you know, I'm just throwing it out there for y'all. I understand that I am being really sarcastic right now, but at the end of the day, we still have to remember that we are blessed to be able to have this, I'm not going to call it junk, but this troubled side pain. It is what it is, and we got to work with it and keep positive attitudes, because it's not going to fix the issue if we just kick it in the track, because all we're going to do is hurt our foot then. So what I am going to do, because this thing has decided that it is going to be a very large pain in the butt, like it has been the entire time we've owned it. We've owned it for 2 years, and we've used it a number, like less than 10 times, and it's been a pain every time. I'm going to let it sit and figure its life out. So we just got here. We pulled up to the place where we're going to be getting a bale of hay. So this guy, we're friends with him. He has multiple chicken houses, I think. More than we have, I know that. And look, he's building 3 more over there. I'm not going to walk over there and show y'all because this ain't my stuff. But he is building 3 more barns. So we had a change of plans. The plan was to film working on the pit today and running the dozer, and the dozer being back up and running, and it running great. Well, those plans have went out the window. They're junk. That did not work, as you saw. We did determine that the dozer has a wiring issue. It's a wiring issue, like the wires came loose or something. We don't know where, how, but that's what it is. So we gotta figure that out sometime. But Alex is my little sister. It has horse lessons and she rides horses, so figured we'd show a little bit of that. Something different than what we normally do. See how y'all like it. Max, I'm so sorry you're having to wear that thing on your face. You must be so embarrassed. I mean, could you imagine wearing something like that on your face? People these days, I tell you what. thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed a little bit different horse part of it, sadly or surely. But that's what y'all got today. So I will see you guys in the next video. I gotta wrap this up. My battery has 4%. So remember, faith, family, farm. See you in the next one.